Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Please remember that these are not personal readings. These are meant to help the collective only. If you resonate with the message, please do go and seek out a tarot reader who provides personal readings. I do not. With that being said, we'll get right into the message and see what Spirit would like you to know. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know at this time, please? What would you like the collective to know at this time, please, Spirit? Oh. We've got the Hanged Man. So there's a pause, a surrender, a letting go. Challenged by King of Pentacles. Challenged by a wealthy, authoritative figure in the subconscious. We've got the Five of Wands, so there's conflict. Petty ego clashing. In the recent past, we have the Queen of Cups. Somebody's compassionate and caring. Intentions and expectations. Got the Hierophant here. So a religious leader in the near future. We've got the World. So a completion of a cycle by a Queen of Swords. So there's clear boundaries, truth, and this leads to a Five of Pentacles for somebody. The lens that's being looked through. Is the High Priestess. Sacred Divine Wisdom. Lens that's being looked through. We've got the King of Wands reversed. So somebody has high expectations. They're hasty and they're unpredictable. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Wow. There's a lot of cards. We got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So somebody's been working without reward. Head over heart and disciplined. They have an urge to create, but they're having to walk away in disappointment. But that is freedom. That is freedom. And we have a Queen of Pentacles here. So there's a working parent providing financially. And we have the Fool, new beginnings. New beginnings, stagnation, choices, difficult decisions regarding love. With the Star. There's privilege here. So there's a release of privilege, a letting go of privilege. Challenged by a King of Pentacles. and perfection. In the subconscious, we have a competition and a Five of Wands. So there's rivalry and conflict between themselves, between privilege and those who self-care. So it's like, Queen of Pentacles. So there's compassion and emotionally, somebody's emotionally stable. Oh, I keep dropping this card. Somebody's being disconnected from this Queen of Cups. Somebody's being disconnected from this emotionally stable person. There's the Hierophant here with self-preservation. In the near future, we've got the completion of a cycle, clear-minded and clear communications and clear boundaries, which puts somebody in a Five of Pentacles. We got the Limelight position. Somebody is, it's like, this is my world and this is how it's going to go. And somebody's like really unhappy about that. We got the High Priestess here. High morals. Teacher. A High Priestess is a teacher. For this tribe who plays around. Maybe, I don't know what that exactly means. We'll go into the King of Wands, reverse. Somebody's unpredictable with unachievable expectations. They may be behaving ruthlessly. Vain, vanity. Working without reward. So a king of swords was working without reward. They have an urge to create, and they're disappointed in having to walk away from whatever was, and they're excited about this new venture. They survived, whatever that was. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a working parent, financial security, and just being you. So this working parent is authentic. There's authenticity here. They're in service. They're in service. And there is forgiveness for your faith. There was those who were coming against this sovereign person for entertainment. They thought it was funny and fun to come against an important arcana. This religion's person brought conflict. They're a chicken. Here and now, you are at peace. There's been attention brought to this fighting called communication. And there's a new promise made, or a promise that was made is going into the grave. And there's a new purpose now. There's a new purpose now regarding a home. Drama, there's a limited, or there's been a perception drawn about this drama, and somebody might be getting a message of love from a wise guy who is your kin, but they're haunted, so they want to send you a message. They got addictions, they use divination tools, they want to come and visit you. God, that's funny. They want to come and visit you. They hate you and they want to come visit you. Okay, maybe hate's a little too strong of a term, but what else do you call this? What else do you call that? Being brought against somebody who's just taking care of themselves, not paying any attention to anybody. So there's a community here that's of privilege, and they're being released. They're challenged by a King of Pentacles. They're challenged by this mature man. Clashing petty egos. The mature woman. Main female is a Queen of Cups. Intuitive, emotionally stable. Somebody's being disconnected, or she's being disconnected from this. We've got the Hierophant here with self-preservation. Oh. Main male in courtship came out in the reverse. Poverty is in the reverse. Huh. Are they able to flip it? Change. This High Priestess is a teacher, a player from a tribe, or being played with from some tribe. Getting a message. This vain person is unpredictable and ruthless. Vain and unpredictable and ruthless regarding high honor, or somebody of high honor who survived, who is walking away. Who is walking away. They're in the courthouse right now. There's a Queen of Pentacles here with a wealthy man. Just being you. We're going to have to... Oh, and then we got an ending here. Ending and bad health for a thief. This false person is concerned about this house. Dishonest. This community of privileged people is dishonest, and they're being released. Let go. By a mature man who is a King of Wands. They were neglected, that they didn't get what they needed. There's a mature woman here who's bringing conflict to somebody who self-cares. Seeking forgiveness, or somebody is seeking forgiveness for bringing competition and rivalry to this mature woman who is self-caring. You got the main female here who is comfortable and emotionally stable. There's a disconnect and an escape. Main male in courtship is in the reverse. So you've got the Hierophant here and self-preservation. And then you got unexpected outcome to reciprocal. So it's like the Hierophant saw this main male as something other than worthy of a courtship with this main female. Somebody's in the limelight position. They're not in poverty. This is a completion of a cycle. There's self-love and still trying to heal here. There's unbiased judgment, justice, independent, and somebody's in a 5 of Pentacles. Some chaser is in a 5 of Pentacles. High Priestess is a teacher getting a message of a change to this tribe. There's hope regarding a union, or there's hope for this tribe. This High Priestess hasn't given up on them yet. She's a teacher. There's impulsiveness and ruthlessness regarding third wheel situations and vanity and high honor relationship. There's this survive. It's in the courthouse. Somebody's walking away. It's too late to take any action. This Queen of Pentacles is there with the wealthy man, just being you. Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Ego, wow, this is really messed up. What's going on, Spirit? Somebody feels unappreciated. And somebody's broken because they've been found guilty. Wow, what the heck? They're a reflection. They're daydreaming of longing to be with you. They're reflecting from the shadow side and reminiscing. They feel overwhelmed because of this detachment from this responsibility, but they were never responsible in the first place. I mean, this is where they were at. They were here. They left you alone to heal. And you know, there's gossip about this. They want to come back, but they're not letting go of that third party. It's what they really want. So we've got a community of privileged people here who are dishonest and they're being released or separated. They lost the conquest. There's a mature man here who neglected to give them what they needed? Or something about perfection for this King of Pentacles? And Snake, tempted. Did he play this community? Did this mature man play this entire community? It's almost like these ones who have been considered snakes were actually tempting a community of people. With conflict, to bring conflict. Wow. It's almost like that that thing I heard where the snake has opportunity to mislead and trick people. It's almost like this mature woman and this mature man who are like the epitome of evil have actually been doing their job on finding out who is tempted and who isn't, and then allowing that to play out. It's like they played the bad guy to lure people in to do badness, and now it's like they made their choice. Wow, what's going on? flighty. Not knowing what they're going to do next causes anxiety, but it came out in the reverse. So there's no anxiety here. This mature woman is loving on herself, and these community of privileged people are seeking forgiveness. Wow, you've got this main female here who is comfortable, calm, emotionally stable. Wow, these game players, man. Fierce. This main female is fierce, or may appear fierce, but she's just protecting herself. There is a disconnect and escape. The main male in courtship came out in the reverse. Like an unexpected outcome to this reciprocal equal give and take. It's a self-preservation. The Hierophant is here. Like the Hierophant is, or the higher self of this main female is like, she's like, I don't have any needs. I'm not going to meet anybody's needs. It says, if emotional needs aren't being met, it's time to reassess. Touch is important too. Like this main female is like, I don't have any needs. I don't need a reciprocal relationship. I have no needs. Like she's like, I don't need this. She's still trying to heal from being involved with this, and she could be in the limelight, you know, and this is a completion. She's not facing poverty. She could be a Queen of Swords. There is unbiased judgment and a setting of clear boundaries here. This chaser is in a Five of Pentacles. They're chasing her. They want a union with her in order to, and they're calling it an equal give and take, but it's not. It's a third party situation. This person, this female, she's not grieving. She's like, I'm not in grief over this. And this one, and the Five of Pentacles, has a long road to go. It's like they were using her for her emotional stability, for her limelight position, for her ability to self-care. So there's a High Priestess here who's a teacher who hasn't given up hope on a relationship. Could be with this tribe of players. Like she hasn't given up on them. She wants to create a change. She's sending out a message. Broken. They didn't keep the promises they made. Unachievable expectations. Third party. Vanity. So they want to be high honor. They want to be seen as high honor, but they have unachievable expectations. They're ruthless. They're vain. They want to be seen as high honor. It could be that they're leaving. They've taken it. This says, you've taken it as far as it can go this time around. Walking away is the best you can do. This high honor person survived, and they're walking away. They're like, leaving it behind. It's time, and it's being left behind. Not going to go down the rabbit hole. Nope, not going to do it. These are childish games. Not going to play childish games. Queen of Swords, being authentic. There's a wealthy man here in ego. And we've got drowning, rocky, and crumbling. So this maternal instinct, or this working parent, this wealthy man who's in their ego, they let their pride get in the way of the connection. And now they feel like they're drowning. Everything that they build on rocky ground, it's a rough road ahead for them. It's crumbling. Everything's crumbling. It's in ruins. They're an empty vessel looking to escape. That's weird, man. It's like this mature man and mature woman were coming out as the bad guy for a long time, and now all of a sudden the tables are flipped, and now it's like this mature woman and this mature man are flipping on the community. It's like the community that they led, that they supported, that they taught. It's like they're flipping on them now. Pride. They lost the conquest. They were tempted. This mature man tempted them with neglect. He did it perfectly. He tempted them with neglect. To be neglectful. Wow. For real estate. He tempted this community of privileged people. This mature woman knows exactly what she's doing. She's not apologizing. She's not in anxiety. Like there was competition against those who self-care, and this community is seeking forgiveness. But it's like weird, man. It's weird. It's like this mature man and this mature woman, it's like their role was specifically to tempt people to do naughty things, to be third wheel parties. It's like that was their role. They were devil's advocate. Wow, that's wild. And then you got the main female here who's fierce. She's emotionally stable, but it's like there's a disconnect. She's disconnecting. There's a vitality here. Could be a new family tree or vitality. There's a disconnect and an escape. It's weird. It's like she disconnected from this, like in order to escape. But then there's the intention and the expectation is here with the Hierophant. There's self-preservation. This main male and courtship is reversed. And it's an unexpected outcome of reciprocity. It didn't turn out the way, and there's like no needs here. It's like she has no needs. So she's like, she's saying no. It's like after all this, she's like, oh, no thanks. I don't have any need for a relationship. She's like, no thank you. No thank you. Oh. He's bound to some commitments. He's bound to some commitments. The main male is bound to some third wheel party commitment. Yeah. And he's lonely. But you aren't grieving. You might be in the limelight. You're not in poverty. This is a completion of a cycle. You're still trying to heal from this. You're not grieving. You can't see that. You're not grieving. Unbiased judgment is at hand. Justice independent, clear boundaries. And these ones who are chasing after you are facing a 5 of Pentacles. They've got a long road to go before they get what they want. But it's the journey that gets it, right? And there will be aid on this adventure. You will receive aid while you make it to the pinnacle of your journey. This High Priestess has hope. She hasn't given up on this tribe yet. They feel broken. They didn't keep the promises they made. They were wearing masks. Third wheel parties, ruthless, unpredictable, vain. They're leaving high honor people or high honor positions. They're on overload. They're leaving their obligations. They're overwhelmed They've taken it as far as they can take it. They're behaving childishly with these games, and they've ran out of time. Those people who survived, they didn't fall down the rabbit hole. And there's new opportunities for them. The nightmares have been stopped. There's a wealthy man here who could be in a Queen of Pentacles energy, but there's also ego and pride, and we've got a rocky road, crumbling and drowning. So whatever is going on here is not good. It doesn't look good. Yeah, because this person, they cursed the savings of a sweetheart. So now they're drowning. Everything that they had was crumbling because of this. Because they cursed a sweetheart. So what, is it reversing now? Is it reversing? You guys, this seems like a reversal. It's like the bad mom and pop of Satan's advocate is turning on the community that they led down this path of wearing masks and being in third party situations. Now, I don't know, maybe you see it differently, but it looks like this main female is not going forward with any kind of a commitment. She's not grieving. She's still healing, but it's weird. It's like this mature man and mature female or woman. It's like they're turning on this community, and now the community is like, whoa, but you got this high priestess who was involved in teaching this tribe, and she's not giving up on them yet. It's like, whoa, they made promises and they didn't keep their promises. This is wild. Anyway, I'm just going to leave this one where it's at. It's kind of confusing. It looks like there's a switch up happening. So, I don't know. Maybe this clarifies something that you're already aware of. And I'll see you on the next one.